Yo, what's up, bro?
We got
a podcast in the metaverse, bro.
Yeah. Who knew that this is what it was all building up to through the entire first season? And now we are here kicking off season 2 with all of you guys, a live studio audience.
Let's go. Every Tuesday.
A podcast. We didn't even know what was happening. We were 15 episodes into this.
It seems to be helping and impacting a lot of people. We'll see you every Tuesday on the Well Metaverse podcast. Peace.
Easy. I don't know why I chuck deuces. Like I don't chuck deuces. What was that? Man, oh man.
What it do?
Good to see you, my friend. Man, that took me a second. I had to figure out how to start all that. Our friend Lolly D, she's taking a little bit of time out celebrating some stuff, and so we're left here to fend for ourselves. And man, I'm like, how do I do this?
Yeah, we forgot what it was like.
That's right. I'm like, pretty sure I got to press some buttons here, but hey, well, we must have done it right because we got people commenting. Film Sensei says, hello, everyone. Man, that is a guy right there that can pivot. This morning, I talked to Sensei Jay, and we had a project that we were working on, and we ran into a couple of roadblocks, and we pivoted this morning, and I had a copy of a new video to review, like within half an hour of the pivot. Like just incredible. Film Sensei, big shout out to you, sir.
It's Gray. Look, when you greatness is it's to be expected now after a while. Like Sensei Jay, he can handle it.
It's that's a really good point, because it's like we become accustomed to whatever the norm is, and when you're surrounded by so much excellence, then that's what's expected. So it's important to be able to take those moments and continue to recognize and appreciate that, for sure.
Indeed. Always good to see Kimberly Ann in the building.
Man, look at this, these comments blowing up. This is great. Hello, gang. Big things happening. Absolutely. We got our friend Sturm in the house. Hey, guys. How we doing? Looking forward to the new Soapstone. Man, as are we.
What's funny? I was driving down the street the other day, and man, I saw some construction. I was like, "There's nothing compared to the new Soapstone."
So here's the difference. You talk about pivoting. Like, here's the difference with metaverse construction versus road construction. And I mean, you can pivot. Like less than a week ago, we made a pretty major pivot as far as focus and priorities in the new Soapstone. And I mean, the team has responded. John McClay, this dude,
the wizard.
Dude is, I mean, he's a beast in build mode, and like this guy has character, like with the best of them. Like you can, because you can tell character when deadlines come up and pressure mounts and expectations raise and game changes, the goalposts move, and suddenly I'm asking the world, literally. And this dude, I mean, I've known him for what seems like an eternity now, but on a regular basis, like his character just screams through, and just it's one of the most impressive things I've experienced is his character.
So good, man.
Yeah. So awesome. Speaking of character, Lolly D says, "Love you guys. You too, my
love
friend."
You back.
Yeah,
we almost didn't make it without you being here, Lolly.
I know it. I'm like, what do I press? I felt like you, Lolly. I'm like, why do I have a banner up on the screen?
Hey, remember growing up when your mother would go out of town and your dad would have to do some of the things?
Right, right. Well, looks like we're ordering pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. All right. Zellrainer says, hello. Hello, my friend. Always good
What's
to
up, Zell Rayner?
see you. Yeah, boy, oh boy.
So
Yeah,
let's just I've got calendar alerts popping up in my calendar, in my work calendar for the Soapstone's grand opening, man.
that's so. Oh, here, you know what? I'm going to share this right now because I just got a message right before this started, and the event, the Soapstone launch party, that event link is now live, and people can RSVP for it. So let me see. The launch party event link is now live. Please. All right. So here we go. I'm going to put it into all the comments. Here. Hey, nice little touch there. We got our little stickers.
Sweet.
Yeah, so that should have come through to all the comment areas. Should be a link so that you guys can RSVP if you haven't done that already. So excited. Kyle Reese says, so excited for September 5th. Me too, man. Oof. Metaverse has less potholes than, you know what? Sturm's been throwing out some zingers lately. I've been liking it. He's got some quick wit as well.
Yes, he does.
Film Sensei says the Beast McClay is awesome, indeed. So this latest thing, like he came up with a strategy. So what we've been working on is optimization. Like we
Right.
want this experience in the new Soapstone to be like just the smoothest, best experience anybody could possibly have. And so John has just been dialing in to this incredible level of detail to try to like literally put hours of work into gaining the smallest little sliver of advantage in performance, and
Wow.
it's spectacular. Like I'm in build mode, and like sometimes they'll let me kind of play around with like a curtain or something, and I can hang it up. But I'm kind of looking over at what he's doing, and it's cool. It's really impressive. Oh, look at this. John McClay says heart, heart, heart. Yes, John. Right
We love
back
you, John.
at you. We love you, John. Yeah. Okay, and Kimberly, so listen, look at this. Kimberly Ann says that over 2,000 are signed up to attend so far to the event.
Insane.
Like that went live. That link went live like an hour ago, less than an hour ago, I think. Yeah, Film Sensei says almost 2,100. So this is going to be a good event. This
It's
is
2110.
2110. All right, we'll keep a count going. Cool. 2111. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. Yeah. This is cool. This launch party is going to be fun. And we've started kind of is that a Rush reference? That's a pretty deep reference there. Like Sturm's calling out old Rush songs. All right. We're gonna need. Oh yeah, look at this. Bart chimes in. We're gonna need a bigger boat.
I
Look
think
at
we
this.
are.
Like this is our wheelhouse. We like people that have like 80s and 90s references. So actually, when was Jaws? Was that? I think that was 80s. Might have been the
Yeah,
1940s.
Jaws was 80s. Yeah, Jaws was
80s.
80s.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's gonna be
Yes.
it's gonna be a shock in the heart.
Just you give love. Is that what you're referencing? A bad name. Who is that? Bon Jovi?
Yeah,
I
I don't
think it
know.
is.
I don't
I
know.
don't. Yeah, I think it is.
I tell you what, I'm gonna be in there ushering, saying, "Walk this way, talk this way."
Oh, good stuff. Uh, she puts the chuckle nuggets in the basket, or else it doesn't get the quest done.
That's funny.
Yeah,
Chuckle
little
nuggets.
Silence of the Lambs there. Pistolas, hey, haven't seen you in a while, man. Good to see you. You need a PBS attendance. Yeah, is that? Yeah, yeah. Oh man. So how you been?
Dude, I've been good, man. I got, it was so crazy. Saturday morning, flying into Grand Rapids, and just like dogging errands right up the street.
Oh
And
man,
I was on the river, I was in a lake in a kayak. I was like, yeah,
where? So you went kayaking?
I went kayaking.
Nice. What?
As soon as I got,
Reed's Lake or?
we got to the venue was on a campground,
Hmm.
and in Hickory Corners, Michigan.
Gotcha. Okay.
So yeah, man. So we got there, and I was just walking around taking pictures. I was like, oh, a kayak. I mean, I love kayaking. So I got the kayak. Almost lost my life because it was an older kayak, and the weight. If you got to really work hard and to distribute your weight on the older ones.
Man, I'm not a fan of kayaking, to tell you the truth. And it really comes down to one time Renee and I went kayaking, and I ended up with one of those old kayaks. Plus, I'm probably a little top heavy.
Yeah.
and my kayak was also taken on water. So like I had to work so hard to paddle. And Renee literally paddles up next to me and is paddling around in circles around me as I'm just struggling to just drag this kayak through the water. Not a fan. Not a fan.
Dude, I love it because you're in the water, you're not swimming, but neither are you in a huge boat. Like kind of you're close to the water, but you feel like you're in it. That's what I like about a kayak. They can be dangerous though. That's what I don't like. They can be dangerous, especially if a boat comes by and you struggle.
Yeah.
But it was good, man. Man, this was an amazing organization that I performed stand-up comedy for. There were 14 families who one of the children in the family has some type of cancer. And so they bring all of the entire family, give them just a camp, and where they can just hang out, have fun. And so I did a comedy show for the families, and and some families it was clear which kid had cancer. Some of them it wasn't. And so I did a comedy show, which was
sorry about that if that's me.
Okay. It was the most ridiculous but greatest comedy show I've ever had done.
I have no idea why this is doing that.
Somebody's calling you, bro.
Not no more.
Yeah.
No, I turned it on do not disturb, but apparently somebody's really trying to get through.
Well,
maybe I should take it on the
air.
Please. Yeah. Oh, Bart says
better get it.
Bart says phone's on silent, please.
Right.
Yeah. Are you, I'm not sure if it's your connection or my connection, but we're running into a little bit of lag here. You guys in the comments, can you guys hear me and or Jason okay?
Can you hear me okay?
For me, it's a little laggy. But yeah,
Oh crap.
So this organization, okay, Jessica can hear us. You might be breaking up a little bit, Jason. So
No, my wife and I are doing just fine. We're not breaking up.
hey, oh, there it is. There, can't miss an opportunity. Where it says 1990s dial-up quality. All right, there we go. All right, Mama Bray.
Let me make sure I'm on the right.
All right.
I'm gonna make sure I'm on the right network. Hold on.
All right. Eating brunch. Hey, Carrie answers eating brunch while watching. Hear you both just fine. This is great. That's good. And again, it's nice to see a crowd as Jason's kind of taking a peek there. Any questions out of the folks in the audience? Anything coming up that you want to know a little bit more about? Anything like that? Feel free to drop a comment. Film Sensei has a diagnosis here. Jason's on a 56.6K dial-up modem.
That's it, baby. American Online. Let's go.
You got the disc in the mail. Good stuff. Good stuff. So, dude, Jason, you were telling me about this organization and helping people laugh through a pretty tough journey, huh?
Yeah, man. It's so when at the camp, you get to see the families, and it was some families, the one who has cancer is very apparent, but then in some of them, it's difficult to be able to tell who. So the camp is called Starlight Shore Family Camp. And so I get on stage, and clearly they're on the way from the airport. They're giving me just their personal story about the camp, their desire of bringing me on. What's cool is they heard me on the radio. And they were like, we heard you on the radio, and we were like, this sounds like somebody that we want to line up with. Watch my stuff, invited me. And so they would ask me questions like, do you do crowd interaction work? Do you ever bring up families? Which is suggesting that that's what they actually want. Yeah. So I was like, yeah, I do a little bit of off the cuff stuff. Dude, probably 3 minutes into my routine, a little 3-year-old girl begins to walk up on stage. Yes, she got a little princess costume on.
Oh no, that's great.
Yeah, so and this is the beginning of the show, of the set, and that's important. You got to establish yourself in that moment. So the little girl walked up, and I was like, sit down, little girl. I'm just playing. No,
security.
Dude, so I brought her on stage, and she could barely talk. And so, she was like, I gave her the microphone. And she was like, and I was like, the crowd started roaring, dude. And then after that, her little sister came on. Well, her twin sister.
Okay.
Then her twin sister came on, and her twin sister was the one who actually had cancer. I didn't know at the time. And so both of them, she had on the princess gown on. And so both of them, we talk, and I'm trying to manage it, but letting them have a little bit of spotlight. Because one thing you realize, these kids, what's one of the mottos in the Soapstone?
Yeah. Encourage people towards the spotlight.
Absolutely. And so because these kids have cancer, you don't know if this third year in their life will be their last year.
Yeah.
Or a 10-year-old. So I was just encouraging them to the spotlight. She came on stage, and man, I was just going with them, I'm trying to figure out her timing. We're trying to figure out a timing of a 3-year-old. It ain't happening.
Yeah, you better just adjust and go with it.
Yeah, I kept trying to make it fit, dude. And so I'm like, it's not working like I want it to, because now, and this, the rush, the endorphin rush that you get from being on stage and telling a joke that straight up murders. it does something up here to you. You gotta manage it well.
Yeah.
So imagine a 3-year-old getting up, not even knowing how to talk, and she hits a punchline, David, and everybody roars.
Yeah.
Dude, so she puts that on repeat. She was like, oh, let me do that again.
Yeah, I want to do that again.
Endorphin shot to this poor 3-year-old kid. I'm like, man, we're creating a monster. And
Yeah.
so when I started trying to redirect her, she started trying to get that endorphin shot again.
She's
It's
like,
like,
I don't know what you think you're doing here. Kind of,
right?
this is my show. Yeah.
So I said, all right. I was like, okay, it worked the first 8 times. Now it's time for you to go from there.
Yeah. 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 She'll
But
get
then
it.
yeah, right. You also know when it doesn't work, and that silence is
Yeah.
just as crucial.
Yeah. However great that that is, man, that's a long couple seconds there waiting for somebody
Absolutely.
to respond.
So get this. So then I started doing one of my. Well, then I was trying to. Okay, we're now probably 8 minutes into the show, and
Mhm.
it's starting to go downhill because she's wearing her one line out.
Yeah.
And I was like, I gotta pick it up. I was like, oh, they got Frozen gowns on.
Uh,
So I said, do you want to build a snowman?
yeah.
Do you want to come and play? And dude, the
Mhm.
little girl who had cancer just melted, bro, and put her head
Oh,
head in my heart, in my
oh,
chest, man.
oh,
Then I was doing a parody, and I let all the kids come on stage and dance to "I've Been Googling." If you not have not seen "I've Been Googling," check it out on my YouTube page. But anyway,
yeah.
that was disastrous. Like all these kids, but it's great for them.
I bet it was a blast though. Like I bet everybody there just loved. Like I mean, your comedy is tight. Like I mean, you're a funny dude, but I bet that experience was more enjoyable and more memorable to the people there than the tightest comedy that could have been
It
happening.
was absolutely amazing. And in the midst of all the chaos, one little kid walked on stage just as calmly and handed me a note and walked back to his seat. In the midst of all the chaos,
Hmm.
this kid just walked up, handed me a sheet of paper, and walked back. And I looked. It was a joke that he had written. And so what was funny? So I kind of played it. I was like, I'm trying to get all these kids that corralling cats.
Yeah.
And then I like, and now y'all suggesting jokes.
Yeah. Yeah, if you want to hear a joke, just jot it down and come.
Right. So
Was
dude,
it now
so
like in the dueling pianos bars? Usually those little notes are accompanied by like a $20 bill or something.
right, not at all. So dude, I get everybody, I alleviate the chaos, which was fun. And I look at it, and I'm like, you wrote a note, you wrote a joke. How old are you? 10 years old. 10 years old, was in the hospital for over a year. I didn't notice at the time. He was battling cancer, bro. And it doesn't have the energy to get up on the stage and dance like all the rest of the kids.
Mm.
And I'm like, dude, at 10 years old, you wrote a joke? You know what? I wish I had that courage at 10 years old. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna perform your joke for you. You are. So then I brought him on stage, interviewed him a little bit. I said, okay, now sit down on the first row. Y'all, we're about to have another comedian come onto the stage. I said, well, first, let me give you this. All right, I said, let me give you a crash comedy course. You walk up with confidence, like your joke is gonna kill it. You grab the mic stand out of the mic and you place the mic stand beside you or behind you. If you
Mhm.
don't do that, it's gonna show that you're new. So don't
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
The review. I said, ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Chile. Yeah, he was Chilean. All the way from Chile. Give it up for Georgie. Everybody like, ah. Georgie walked up, man, took the microphone out the mic stand, and then put the stand down. And everybody
Nice.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
And then he says, "What do you call an old piece of corn?"
What?
Popcorn.
Oh, I just threw confetti.
Dude, it was absolutely amazing, man. After the show, his dad came to me in tears and just saying, and so I saw his dad, hugged his dad, but started to like, Georgie, that was amazing. Talk to me. What do you want to do with this? I want to help you. And dad says, when he was in the hospital for over a year, every day he would write a joke, have his mother write it down where the doctors and the nurses gather. And the doctors and nurses will read the joke and come to his room for a punchline.
Wow. Wow.
And I talked to him about this story, and he said he wanted to be a YouTuber. And I was like, listen, man, want to be, you about to be a YouTuber.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna make a video like, and I want you to start. If you wrote a joke a day for a year, one easy thing is for you to write. You don't even have to talk it if you don't have the energy. Just write it on a sheet of paper, hold it up, and then write. Just hold a punchline.
That's cool. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm asking all the soapstoners, man. Once I'll put that video out either today or tomorrow. But man, let's show little Jordy some love, man, because it's crazy. This dude has a desire to make people laugh. And again, we
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know what his case is, like how if he will overcome cancer, or if his life will have a shorter run than expected. But I'm like, man, I'm gonna help this dude make. I'm gonna help blow his ability to make people laugh up.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, yeah, that's really cool. I know Sensei Jay is watching. When you get that video put together, maybe we can even clip together a piece of this in with it, um, and and then get that shared all around. A little bit of you telling the background story.
That's
Uh,
good.
yeah, yeah, that's that'd be really
Yeah,
good.
that'll be awesome.
Yeah, that. I mean, it's so cool. Uh, to see how things just come together on common pillars, you know, like
Right.
that theme of sharing the spotlight, that theme of of encouraging people towards their spotlight. Man, I love the fact that I mean the people of the Soapstone. That's like I mean that's what just cranks it to 11 when
Yeah,
hearing
absolutely.
stories like that, seeing things like that happen. Uh, it's awesome.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Sensei says absolutely. He is in.
Let's
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah. Keep your eyes out for a new video dropping with a brand new comedian.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
It and it's interesting the little subtleties, like you said about grabbing a hold of the microphone, grabbing the mic stand, and moving it back behind you. You know, like that's something that you would never think about, but it's so important. And actually in the Soapstone we have scripting that assists with that.
Yeah.
If people grab the mic stand and then let go of it, boom, it just automatically moves
That's so
back.
good, bro.
Yep. In
That's
fact,
good.
we had some people ask. They're like, "Hey, something weird's happening with the mic stand. We pick it up from here and then we let go of it and it goes over there." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's what needs to happen. That's
Yeah,
that's how it's
that's to
done."
keep you from looking like a rookie.
That's right. That's right.
So you're not performing stand-up comedy like this.
That's yeah, yeah. Yeah. And it's fine if the mic is in there, sometimes
Right.
you can lean in, but yeah,
Right. But if it's
if
like
you grab
this,
a hold of that mic stand's got to go away.
yeah, it's like talking
Yeah,
like this, man.
what do you got a sword? You just use the sword as a mic as a
Oh
pretend
yeah.
mic stand? Oh, Now,
Sensei J, look at me. What?
yeah. Oh man. Oh, Oculos. He is chiming in here. He has an important question.
Uh-oh.
We'll wait for his question to come through the comments. We did have some questions that popped up earlier too. So Bart asked, "How cool will the new club on the scale from great to awesome be? It'll be John McClay cool. That's what I'm talking about.
Hey,
Like,
brother.
yeah, that's off the charts. Like,
Absolutely.
yeah, yeah, it's cool. Zach the artist, good to see you, man. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Looking forward to the fifth, absolutely. And
May the fifth be with you, my friend.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. Are any of the behind the scenes tools changing? That's a cool question. I'm trying to think if this I can share with people. We've got a new thing that's happening in there where where people will start getting credit for volunteering at shows. So if people are performing, if people are hosting, if people are moderating, if they're producing shows, they'll get credit for that, and they'll get different little bonuses and things as they participate there. So there's some background tools that are going into place where our certified soapstone mentors will be able to basically award those to people. So if there's a CSM in the building for a show, and we've got people signed up to help, they can take one of those tablets and award them credit basically for participating in the show. That's one tool. Oh, Oculos, he's got his important question here. Yeah, I did not see this coming, but his question is, did I miss the live stream?
You did. It was yesterday, brother.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, it's over.
Yeah.
Also, does the chicken have a name yet? And if not, can we name it Chuckles or something like that? So, yeah, actually, that's a pretty good suggestion because he goes by Chuck or Charlie or Charles, and he's a chuckle chucking chicken, which I always feel like I have to be very careful when I say that because, like I'm gonna end up cussing accidentally.
Hey, so which came first, the chicken or his name?
So that one actually does have an answer. The chicken came first. We built this chicken and it was clucking along doing its thing, launching chuckle nuggets, and we kept referring to it, and then and the term chuckle nuggets was there. So just what do they call it, alliteration, I guess, when
Yeah.
yeah, so Oculos says
Chuck.
Cluckles, maybe. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So but here's the thing. One of the beautiful things about the metaverse is there's multiple instances or multiple realities. So if you want to call them something different, go for it.
That's
Yeah.
great. So, man, what are like? I know this is hard. This is a hard question for you to answer. But what? Give me the top three things about this new world that get Aaron excited and make Aaron's heart feel like when he lay down at night. It's like we did it.
So to tell you the truth, the things that are most exciting about this new world are the things that are already in place in the existing world. Because the things that are the best absolute heart and soul of this new world are the things that we've already been talking about during this show.
Yeah.
They're encouraging people towards the spotlight. It's giving people opportunities. It's those types of things. It's the community. It's the people that are there. That's where
Right.
it's at. So stepping back a little bit of that from that, the new world is more effective at embracing those people and those opportunities.
So
And
good.
and the level of immersiveness. I mean, we've had a lot of comments about that fire, the fire pit.
Yeah.
And like, I'll tell you
Bring
what,
the fire.
yeah, bring the fire. but that fire, like sitting around there, like you might as well be in front of a fire. Like you could
Wow.
almost feel the heat coming off of it. Like it's like the resolution and the immersiveness, the fidelity of everything. It's just cranked up to 11. It's
Yeah.
huge, great. Yeah, so that the things that are happening in the Soapstone will happen times 10 in the new one. So,
Right.
and then also again, like, the Soapstone is to hang out and build relationships. But there's other things, there's more stuff to climb on, which we'll be in there having a meeting talking about what we need to do, and we're jumping around on these different rocks and trying to parkour our way through and all this stuff. So it's just really cool. It's everything that's there times 10.
Sturm asked a great question. Does the Soapstone look even better on the Pro?
So I mean, that is a great question, and we've been like in the process of building. We've got myself and others that are switching back and forth between headsets. We're putting the Pro on and seeing how we're experiencing in that, and then taking it off and putting the Quest 2 on and all that. I wish we could be putting the Quest 3 on, but that's not quite here yet. But so they are slightly different. They're both equally as good. And yeah, actually, Oculos chimes in. The Pro just makes the worlds look a little bit wider. That is true. Like if you look at text on a Quest 2, it'll be a little closer to the edges than it will on a Quest Pro. But the world is built for the Quest 2 and the Quest Pro.
So you can't, when it comes to the fire, like the fire in the Quest 2, I don't have a Pro. So the fire in the Quest 2 looks legit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Looks real.
Yeah.
So,
And in fact, I believe the shots that were taken there were actually in a Quest 2. So that's exactly, like the videos and things, that's exactly what people are going to be seeing.
So it's amazing. So I wonder if it looks wider on the Quest Pro, how does it look on the computer, on the PC?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Well, Sensei just said his computer screen caught on fire. Just
yeah.
Dude, I tried to set it up for you, but
yeah, right. I missed it. And actually, Pistola says the fire in the promo is a stunner. Spot on. Yeah, awesome.
Let's see it again. Can we see it? You got it? Is it queued up? It's not queued
no,
up.
but I can. I'll pull. Let me see. Talk amongst yourselves.
What's up, Kari? Kari says, I can't wait to see it. Uh-oh.
Yeah, let's see what we got here. All right.
Haters gonna say it's Photoshop. So
yeah, that's all right. I hope they do say it's photoshopped and then they can come in and go, oh wait. All right. Here we go. Yeah, that's fire. That fire, that's what you see in there.
Are those real rocks?
They are heavy rocks, yes. Don't stub your toe on one of them rocks. Yeah, let's see. We got yeah, all right. There we are. We're back. Yeah. That fire is it's pretty cool.
Fire, bro.
That fire is fire.
Fire.
Yeah, it's good stuff happening. And we got some more videos dropping this week. We had another one dropped this morning even. Let me see if I got that.
What up, Pastor Tuck? This is my guy. One of the greatest. Hey, man, let me just shout out to Pastor Tuck, man. This dude is doing some amazing things. If you like, he's got an app on all the platforms. Go to My Church TV. Just on your Apple device, whatever, your Roku, all that stuff. Got some great stuff. Anyway, that's my dude.
Here's the video from this morning. I don't have the sound in it though, because we used some of the tools that Meta has to do trending audio. So basically, the video doesn't have audio, but then when we post it on Facebook and Instagram, we can add in trending audio. Which we chose that song, "I'm Happy," which is a good one. here we go. Yeah. Here we go. This is what happens in the Soapstone now. Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
Play that again. Can you play that again?
Yeah. Here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's not showing.
Oh, there we go. That's worse. There it is. Because I'm happy. Yay, I'm happy.
So good.
Yeah. So what this is also not photoshopped or anything. That scene right there is our applause-o-meter. So,
wait, pause, Deuce.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at the LED screen. Well, the LED lighting in there. That is amazing.
Yeah, and we've also made some other updates since we shot this video even, and it's so cool. It's so
dude.
good.
This like the technical development of this, man. Look at how the LED is flashing in the background around everything, man. Or like when you play. Look at it. Look at House Rules.
Right, and the logo, like amazing. You see the logo?
Yeah.
Like it's reflecting the lights, and yeah, it's super immersive. Like you're there and you feel like you're in a comedy club that just cranked it to 11. It's cool. It's cool,
bro.
But yeah, this applause-o-meter, once it gets up to that red zone, it'll trip and it launches chuckle nuggets out into the crowd, and all these lights go nuts. And and I'll tell you what, I've been on stage when that happens. That feels good. Like, that what you were talking about, how how like you get on stage and you get that endorphin rush. Well, I'll tell you what, when sparkles start going off, the colors all start changing, all this stuff is happening. Like it's a rush. It's awesome. And we did that to basically, the applause and showing support is incredible, but we want to create more of a reward for the people that are on stage.
Right.
And that feeling is where it's at.
Dude, I remember when I was doing a radio interview, and it was live on vacation at the CCA when it was in Atlanta. And these dudes, I mean, it was a FM radio station who were there filming recording on live. And dude, I was interviewing those. I mean, they were interviewing me, and it was a great interview, man. I was killing it with the comedy. The content was on point. And every time I would hit a hard laugh and they would just like hit a deeper laugh, they would hit a bell.
Oh.
They're like, bing! And dude, I actually got upset. I was like, y'all trying to mess with my mind, dude.
Yeah.
They try to get me like Pablo's dog out this piece, bro. Like, bing! They're like, And you already in that comedy zone. We're like, okay, I'm here. Let me say it like this, and I'm here. Then you put all that mental work together, and it works. And then they hit that bell,
Oh yeah.
and then I started looking at the bell.
Well, I mean, you and I have both experienced this. There is a slight delay in the metaverse from the point where you hit that punchline till you hear the people laugh. So to have these other tools to exaggerate that response and amplify that response, it's going to be a good thing. It's going to be a good experience to be on that stage when that applause-o-meter trips.
Absolutely. Jay Dunn's in the
Jay
building.
Dunn, what's up? What's up? Yeah. Yeah.
That is awesome.
Hey, Ashman Media is skipping work to hang out with us for a bit. So
no, come on. Yeah, I got.
You got company?
Yeah, I just got company, man. My neighbor just walked in, came to visit me up at the JOB.
All right.
There he is, right there.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, y'all can't hear him. My bad.
Oh yeah, tell them we're live streaming. It's about 74,000 people watching live right now.
Yeah, we live streaming, bro. It's like 74,000 people watching.
It might be give or take 74,000.
Oh, dude, they just saw you, bro.
26. Film Sensei says 2,600 plus is what's
2,600 plus
up now. No, signed up for the event probably.
What are they watching?
They're watching you, bro.
Besides me, okay.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, this has been fun.
It has been.
We're doing some new sounds in the sound booth, and we had a big meeting where we had people making recommendations and everything. And somebody said they need to get my voice recorded saying, this has been fun. That's like to wrap it up. Miraculous. This was great. This was cool, though. So, man, I guess, you know what? We're going to meet next Tuesday. And then the Tuesday after that is September 5th. And it's going to be launch day for the new Soapstone. So
let's go.
That's going to be cool.
What time are you launching it?
So the launch party starts at 9 p.m. Eastern. So we'll actually kind of push the world live just shortly before that, so that we can just have it live before the event starts. But it won't be a long time before that. So it'll be that Tuesday evening. It'll go live.
Sounds good.
And we got a whole crew. We got it. This is the biggest staffing thing that we've done, and we've got people staffed from 9 p.m. Eastern through 3 a.m. Eastern, or 6 p.m. Pacific through midnight Pacific, and it's going to be cool. And so we've got people staffed. We've got a lot of people have already expressed excitement about being involved and being a part of it. So it's going to be a party. It's going to be cool.
So good.
Yeah. So I will see you next week. Jason, everybody, thank you very much for being a part of the Well Metaverse show. We got lots of great things coming up at the Soapstone and through the Well Metaverse stuff. It's happening live in World now on Wednesday nights with Ace the Base and Warfeather are hosting their own edition of the Well Metaverse show. And of course, we got trivia happening tonight, and Good Morning Soapstone and Lay Soapstone, and we got a lot. So check out the events board in the Soapstone, and we'll see you soon. Thanks, everybody.
And we're also launching Konnichiwa Soapstone.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
All right.
All right, everybody.